we'll go to unemployment, where it has risen to the highest level since 2020. That's as the recession starts to bite. New data from Stats NZ shows the unemployment rate rose to 5.1%, up from 4.8% in the previous quarter. Mark Smith is a principal consultant from FrogRecruitment, and with me now. Kia ora, Mark. What's your reaction to this announcement? Not a surprise?
Kia ora, Charlotte. I wish I could say to you that it was unexpected, but it certainly isn't. If you were to ask anybody on the street, what do you think was going to happen to unemployment, everyone would have said that it was going to go up. I think there's different reactions also around the country as well. I'm based in Wellington, and the market in Wellington has been pretty brutal over the last 6 months. But I think I would like to give some positive.
Let's hear it then.
Because the number of job ads that are out there at the moment really hasn't changed for the last 6 months, and just anecdotally from other recruiters that I'm talking to and talent acquisition within ministries and also within the private sector, that the market really bottomed out, I think, in October of last year, and that we're starting to see some green shoots. So the unemployment number at 5.1, not unexpected, but I think it's probably the worst that we're going to see, that we've bottomed out, and hopefully there's some improvement coming along.
Well, it's all up from the bottom, isn't it? Regionally, much variation there?
Wellington is, so if I could focus maybe on job ad numbers, which might give a little bit more of an indication of what's happening around the country. The worst performing, say, in the last quarter has been Marlborough. Wellington and Auckland come close behind. So job ads are slightly worse in, say, Wellington than they are in Auckland. Got to say, though, and again, based on anecdotally in the conversations, business confidence seems to be better in Auckland at the moment. So just generally the conversations that we're having with those potential employers out there, it feels like things are moving more in Auckland than they are, say, down in Wellington. Yes. So, there are some regional differences, but nothing that's surprising.
An interesting indicator is often you've got the job numbers with the job ads going up, but how many people are you seeing apply for individual jobs?
Well, so the numbers I'm going to quote you now are from SEEK. So just to put it out there, they're not from our own. So on average in New Zealand at the moment, if you were to run an advertisement on, then you are likely to get over 400 responses. Now, on average, so ever since SEEK started, I'm showing my age here a little bit, so back in the mid-90s, from then to now, the average is slightly over 100. So you'd probably say you're getting 4 times as many applications in New Zealand. But it's also quite different in terms of the different industry sectors. So and I think this comes out in the unemployment numbers. So the biggest increase in unemployment has been for men, and I think it's about 85% of the increase was men who are unemployed. And those industries that are dominated by men, say industrial or construction, the number of applications that you're getting there, I think it's over 700 if you put an ad up for somebody in construction at the moment in New Zealand.
Goodness me.
That's a huge number. And if you're in talent acquisition on your employer, that actually creates a lot of work for you as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow. We will see. I think we've got some more data coming out on job numbers and ads and the like next week. And we will, of course, be having a little bit more in-depth analysis on the economy on this job numbers and unemployment data coming up in the business news. That was Mark Smith, a principal consultant from FrogRecruitment, with some very, very interesting stats there.